Oh, hey, it's Thirsty Thursday, evening edition. Today's been kind of busy, so we're just getting to it now. All right, everybody, you got your beverage? You got your can? You know what to do. First, we skim the top. Then we get the gutter. Then we blow. Yeah, now we can open it up. Are you ready, fam? This is always the confusing part for me. There's like an arm situation. Do you go under like Dirty Diana? You know what I mean? Or do you go over like some creep show? It's hard to figure out, but let's try it. Ready and engage. Oh, sweet, sweet sound. All right, let's fill her up. Everybody remember, it's okay that you're crazy because you're not lazy. And every day you think, oh, baby, baby, time to get a drink. So good. So good. All right. Let's get into it. Thirsty Thursday. 3, 2, 1. That's a knockout.
3, 2, 1, yeah, that's a knockout. They call me kamikaze, put you in heaven's lobby. On gas, no brakes, you can never stop me. Nah, no, you can never stop me. Yeah, cause I'm the power slap king.
Slapson, baby!
Hey, fam. How we doing? How we doing? Just got out of the shower, so, ready for those booty calls 15 after every hour. Yeah. Also why there's no hat. All right, the week that was, let's get into it. Dude, Dre is a college man. He's a college man. It's so crazy. We went and saw his dorm, got to walk around the campus, and he's just so college. It was crazy. It was like the movies, you got the little hotties going to the gym, and then you got the other people that are walking in groups with backpacks on. I want to say bathpack because our old company was bathpack. Ugh. Backpacks on, and then you got the bros hanging out, and then you got the little people underneath the tree, like discussing who knows what. You think it's politics, but it's actually just that thing. But yeah, man, he walked us around. His dorm was on like the best area that it could be. He's close to everything, so he doesn't have to I don't know. He's just kind of in the buzz of it all, right in the middle of it, which is cool. But he's so mature, he's so grown up, He's just I like it, and I like my roommate, and all these things, and I'm working my way to being an adult and stuff. Very cool. It was very cool. Timmer is he already had his bike race, his first bike race. So he said when I got over, he was just saying that he thought he did pretty good. And but when we got to talk in person, he was a bit more descriptive about it. So I really think he's going to podium this year. Maybe next year is when it starts, but I think before high school's over, we're going to have a couple podiums for Timmer. He's really into it. He's worked really hard, and he's got that maneuver. You know what I mean? He's got that maneuver. Let me get a drink for that. It's good tonight. Viking Berry to the rescue. So yeah, Timmer had his first race, and I think, look, he's only a sophomore, so we got a lot of time. But I think my man is going to get up there and podium real soon, so that's exciting. And he started this like photography class. He needs a camera, all this kind of stuff. But he's doing good. Lucas, believe it or not, little Lucas, man, he has been waking up early. He has been going to school, and he's even woken up early, asked a friend if they wanted to walk to school, and then he walked to school. Moment of silence for that. Who saw that coming? So I would say, so far, school for Lucas has been going quite well. He seems to be in good spirits, good attitude. So, dear Superman above, let's keep that train going. Oh, keep that train going. Pops, oh. So yeah, that's kind of the boys. Exciting stuff, but not a whole lot of crazy stuff. Pops is doing, man, I don't know what to do without Pops, man. He one of my buddies was texting me. Shout out Simon. I know he's not going to listen to this, but in case he is, hey, sexy. Um, yeah, he was texting me. I heard about. He sent me a text just saying, "Oh, I heard your dad isn't doing so good or whatever." And honestly, all I could text back to basically is, I mean, we talked for a minute, but basically, it's just like I texted him back that it just sucks. It just totally sucks, man. Like he's still. Sorry, fam, that microphone's close. Um, he's still like in there, obviously, and he's not totally gone. But it just sucks, dude, because you don't know what small thing could turn into a medium thing. And then if that medium thing isn't caught, what can turn into a big thing. And you really just need to take it moment by moment. But fuck that shit, man. It's hard because when your mom calls you and says, take me to the emergency room right now because your dad or something, and you go up there, okay, sure, he just needed a few things, not a big deal, but that's what I'm talking about. It's this moment thing where you have to have like perspective, but the perspective is tough in the moment things because in the moment there seems to be a lot of urgency and there's understandably so, but still, then you find out it's not that big of a deal. And sometimes this Parkinson's bull crap is like that, where it's going to be this big thing, and then it isn't, and then next thing you know, you're like, well, was that a big thing? And maybe we missed it. Like, super confusing, man. Freaking hate it. But anyway, we got him a chair, so we don't have to like physically help him get up every single time anymore. He's got this chair that can kind of take him to the top floor so he can get off. And then when he's ready, you can take it on down to the bottom floor so he can kind of rest. It actually lays flat so he can sleep in it, which is nice. But I think he still prefers the couch. Personally, I think I'd prefer the recliner because it has a beverage holder. Anyway, oh shit. Gorilla Beverages, man. I'm sorry. Dude, today's been busy, yo. A lot of stuff going on. Allie and I finally had some time together, just us. So that was cool. And I was showing off the elixir to a buddy of mine that came over. We'll get into that. And so anyway, they're not in the background. So, hey, man, Gorilla Beverages. Karin, if you happen to be watching or listening to this, my bad. But we'll still put the code across the screen right here. Allie 15. Save 50%. GorillaBeverages.com. Yeah. All right. We'll put it right there. So yeah, he is just, it's hard. I took this picture of him. Speaking of my pops, I took this picture of him. He was passed out cold and his mouth is kind of like hanging to the side. And he's just, he just looks like a little baby. It's like, there's a goo goo da joke in there somewhere, but we won't go there. I mean, I did in my head, but publicly we won't go there. There could be children listening to this, okay? Yeah, he's just kind of with his mouth to the side, hanging over, and he just looks like a little baby, man. Got to help him get dressed, undressed. Sometimes there's accidents, sometimes there's not. I don't think we failed this last week, so that's improvement. But overall, yeah, I just feel it's tough. You just kind of have to go along with what he's saying, especially if it's making him laugh or smile. Lately we've been kind of thinking things are in our hands when nothing's there, while we're simultaneously making sure we can count to 13, little stuff like that. The other night he was measuring. He used to own a business, subcontracting business, and you had to measure out like bleachers and basketball hoops and stuff. And the other night he was measuring out for the bleachers. It's like he gets teleported to these situations or these moments in life that actually are real. They're just not presently real. So yeah, he'll do that. But it's even with the little moments, he's still overall, man, look, he's just chilling on the couch in a positive way, overall pretty happy, and kind of, he's not so much angry or agitated, at least from what I can tell. He's not so much angry or agitated lately, the last few weeks. He's just more like, I think he's more contemplative. Is that a word? Contemplative? check me, fam, if that's not a word, but he seems to be more internally thinking, meaning, uh, I swear to you, he'll just be talking and he'll take a pause, and it's I, it's like he's thinking of something, and sometimes it looks like he's thinking of something that means a lot to him, and he kind of drifts, and he comes back, but then he's back chatty and talking away, and so the last week with him, if you can't tell, was a little, I don't know, not complicated, not really hard. Just, I think as each week goes by and the more involved you get, the more you say to yourself, oh, man, we just don't have a lot of time, man. We don't. And I'm not that fucker that's like, oh, it goes by so fast. I mean, I am sometimes. Like the other day, I posted something on Instagram talking about how it does go by fast, talking about the kids and everything. But for the most part, I'm not a huge look back kind of guy. I look forward a lot, because when you start looking back, I feel like it's because you're looking back, it feels like it goes fast. Because let's be honest, fam, the days, weeks, months, years, they don't seem to go by fast until you're kind of looking back, and it's like, oh, where did the time go? Um, anyway, where's I going with that one? Jeez. Oh yeah, he just seems like, um, it just seems like more and more every week, it causes me to think, oh, so much stuff doesn't matter. It just doesn't. Like, husband or boyfriend texting an old girlfriend or something like that, or vice versa. She's texting a boyfriend or whatever. Man, who cares? I mean, you got to see what's going on there, but what's really like, does it matter? You spill milk all over the counter and now breakfast is ruined or whatever the hell, does that really matter? Or is that just kind of a funny thing that happened? You know what I mean? You got a client who's being hard, or somebody at work is being hard, or somebody at home is being hard, or whatever's going on in your life. The thing you're making, from cookies to fucking blanket, whatever that is, doesn't go exactly right. The cookies are burned. The blanket, is longer than you thought it'd be, which might be a funny example, but let's be honest. If you're in that world and that's the case, you probably get mad, you get irritated. And all these little stupid things, more and more, they're just that to me. They're stupid. Um, it should just be enjoyed. Yeah, I think anger is good. Yes, I think being sad is good. I think Pixar has taught us that all the emotions are fine. I'm just thinking happy and empathy, all those emotions, and humorly, because I just wanted to rhyme, humorly. So basically, humor, empathy, and being nice and generous, I swear, is so much more important than anything else. Um, anyway, good life lessons to learn, and it's just getting more intense each week. It really is affecting me. It makes me think about my mortality a little bit. It makes me think about who's going to take care of me if I get when I get to that stage, you know. But overall, I think it makes you appreciate life, and I hope this is the start of a more consistent mentality with this, because I think I am pretty good at having that mentality, here and there, more so than most people. But I think with pops and everything that's going on, I want to have that perspective. Honestly, moments throughout every day, not, moments here and there some days. So anyway, some positive stuff coming out of it all. My buddy Slade, enter Slade. I haven't seen him in a minute. I DM'd him here and there, but no response. Texted him, no response. And the other day I went to get a DEXA body scan to see where, daddy's at shape wise. And the lady that was helping me get my scan, she was like, oh, your friend was in here yesterday morning. And I was like, that's got to be a sign to text Slade. So texted Slade. And the reason why that's a big deal is me and Slade are brothers, man. We really are. Like, same sense of humor, same interests, a lot of same of goals, especially athletically, money wise as well. We always talk about, how we're going to shift this to do this. And then we kind of stopped hanging out for a minute. And by a minute, I mean a while. It's been a while. I don't know if it's been quite a year or a little over a year. But anyway, it's been a minute. So I shot a text to Slade, and man, he shot me one back that was so long. It was crazy. I'm not gonna, put him on blast, but a lot of stuff was happening in his life, which is another lesson to a lot of things don't matter. They shouldn't make you angry because now that you have the perspective of maybe why there wasn't communication back, you feel stupid. So, but yeah, sent me this long text back yesterday, and then he ended up coming over today. Dude's got long ass hair. He's in electrical school to be like eventually become like a journeyman, and he's got a job. He's got a girl going on almost 2 years now. Those things seem to be in place for a long time. Speaking of the relationship, which is awesome. I think I think all Slade ever wanted really was just someone to like be genuine with him, not judge him and just love him, which is crazy, right? How simple things really are when it boil it down to the guts. But dude, he came over. We got some burgers, we got some beverages, we hung out, we talked, got the whole. Whenever Slade and I get together, we always say, "Okay, what's the update?" And so he says his stuff, and then I say my stuff. And today, Tiny Niece was here, Gwenny and Allie and myself and Slade, so we all kind of got to do the life update together, and that was awesome, man. It was good to have him back. Yeah, you don't realize the influence people have on you until they leave for a little while, and then they come on back. So that was cool to see him. And it was fun to pick up. We actually went to pick up Lucas, and Lucas would always ask about him here and there. Let's call Slade. Let's text Slade. And so today we surprised him by picking him up, and he was so happy, dude. He was like grinning and trying not to smile, but smile. You know what I mean? And he got to hang out with him a little bit too. So good day overall, man. Got to see friends we haven't seen in a while. Alan and I got to hang out, which is amazing. Let me take a drink. Oh, that's good. Yeah, Alan and I got to hang out. So much fun. And I think that's pretty much it, fam. I got to this week's interview with McKinney was awesome. That guy's so badass. I love that guy. I just fucking love Power Slap. I don't give a shit. People think it's ridiculous or stupid or, oh, okay. Yeah. Talk to the 6-year-old who's playing football his whole life. See how his head's doing. You feel me? Talk to any UFC fighter. Let me know how their head's doing. And don't get me started on boxing, fam. Don't get me started on boxing. That is the worst one. You won't go down that road. It's Thirsty Thursday. It's not, it's not the slap son time. Feel me? But yeah, McKinney, he's so funny, man. He's so awesome. He's so genuine, so kind. And he actually might be coming up to Utah. So I told him, I was like, hey, dude, if you do, I think I mentioned that on the last podcast. But yeah, if he comes up, it's game on, dude. We're going out. We're going to have a good time. Cool guy. And we're getting better at the editing the reel thing. Trying to wrap up our game. You can post the interviews from the clips of the interviews, which is important. And sometimes I get lazy about it, because I'm waiting on a reel to be done. And then, because I just know it'll look better than just a simple clip. But I think I need to get over that. I think I just need to just do 3 clips each interview like I had been doing before and just keep it consistent. Because I really feel like our interviews, you got to find those Easter eggs for the audience so they can just see it and watch it and not have to listen to the whole thing. I think it'll be better that way. I need to be better at that, putting out the Easter eggs immediately. So at least people get to see a clip of the fun that we have on the show and just like laugh. And sometimes the serious things we have on the show, we talk about life sometimes and get deep a little bit. But yeah, McKinney was on, hell of a guy. And I don't think I had another one scheduled. I had a few others scheduled, but we had to reschedule. Yeah, Pauline's going to be coming on. I got a couple of Austins coming on. Terp, man, he's hard to pin down, but he's coming on. But yeah, we got to start planning out all these interviews because we're going to have 2 cards close together again. And we got to have all that prepped and ready to go. So this upcoming week, I'm really going to start messaging fighters that are on the card, and I'm going to record, and then I'm going to publish on certain dates so we can be like super streamlined. I can't wait for the next card. I'm so pumped. I fucking love it. I've been able to meet so many cool people. And yeah, anyway, love the podcast. Love Power Slap. And oh, by the way, if you haven't heard, Slap Son is ranked number 22 in sports. Yep. That's official podcast ranking, number 22 in sports podcast. Yeah, that's right. In Ghana, Africa. But you got to start somewhere. Am I right? All right. I think that's it, fam. Thanks for joining us. Just a little quick little jaunt, just about the week that was. And hopefully we live to see another one. You know what I mean? All right. In the name of Slap, amen. Cheers, fam. Let's let this bitch upload.